up. Audio's up.
Is it running? I can't do this. I'm laughing too much. Okay, what day is this, Minnie?
Friday!
Big D, what time is it?
Time for Festool Live.
12 noon. It's Friday. Minnie's going, oh my God. He's wired. All right, it's Festool Live, I think. And guess what episode this is? Unit?
110.
I can't believe this is number 110. Okay, everybody. I'm going to introduce the room, and then we'll get going. I got some really cool announcements as well. All right. Over here's Big D on the board. He's back.
Hey, everybody.
Woo! Back in black, baby. All right. Behind the camera, we've got Chris, the unit Cybert. Behind the board, we have Minnie. Behind the MFT, we got Sparky. And behind the scenes, always online with us, we have Brent Shively from the Build with Brent series. Make sure you check that out on YouTube. You're on YouTube now watching us live, but also we will also be live on Instagram and also Facebook. Also, on that YouTube channel, make sure you check out all our series. Festool Shop Talk, the Build series. We have Inside Festool. It gives you an inside look at our organization here. It's wicked cool. And the tools. Rick and everybody's doing a great job with that. All right. Did I announce everybody?
Yep.
And I told everybody to subscribe?
Yep.
And I told everybody to ring the bell?
Baby.
Woo! Baby, we're on today. Okay. I got an announcement because this is going to be wicked fun. The unit and I are jumping in the car and we're coming to Canada. All right, we got all kinds of stuff planned while we're up there, but where I really want to see you, and you can hang out with us on September 17th at Atlas Tools and Machinery. We're going to be there, I think it's 9 to 3. Check their website or give them a call just to double check. We're going to be there demoing all day long. We would love to meet you, so come see us. It's going to be such a great day, and that's a Saturday. So I know you're off there in Canada on Saturdays, so come see us. Okay, the other thing I got to announce, Chris told me to do this. Listen, everybody, you probably got an email at 11 a.m. this morning, okay? And we always send out Cis notes. Make sure you subscribe to that newsletter because there's a really cool lead on that. And I'm going to call it out because it started yesterday. We are accepting applications on My Festool tab on Festool USA and Festool Canada. We're calling it the TPC. You know, the hammer drill, okay? And it's a tester program. We're going to select so many people as you register. Tell us, hey, give us your name, where you live, but also what you do for, you know, if you're a pro or an advanced DIYer. And we're going to go through the registrations and select a few of you. And then we're going to ask you for some videos, some photos, your feedback. And guess what? You get to keep the tool, too. So I think it ends when? Do you know, Big D? 19th. The 19th, I think at no, that's when we select everybody.
Oh, no, it's the 11th.
11th is when we select you. And then we'll let you know by the 19th, right?
Yep.
Okay. See, I think I remembered everything. That's My Festool. Register. Go fill out that application, please. It's a really great program. Okay. One more. This morning, I got a chance, the crew here got a chance to meet some great people. Mia, it was great to meet you. And Steve, it was great to meet you. Thanks for stopping by. And I also want to call out Andy P. and his wife. They're heading down to the IU Illinois game, and their son plays for Illinois.
He's the captain.
He's the captain. And Andy, it was so great to see you, my friend. Thank you for stopping in. You made my day. That good, Minnie?
You.
I called everybody out?
Yes.
Okay. So that concludes Festool. Oh, no. I got to tell you. Okay. Okay. Here we go. I've been waiting to do this one because people ask, you're coming out with something? You're innovating something? You're coming out with a new version of it? Absolutely. We are never going to stop making our tools and accessories better for you because guess what? You give us the feedback. Okay, so I call this one Innovation Through the Years because working for Festool for a few years, I have seen things come out and I go, I'm that one that goes, really? We're coming out another version of that? And then I get it here and I go, oh, is this cool? Oh, is this a big upgrade? So thank you, okay? And for buying our product, I guess, is the way to say it, or believing in Festool, because we're always going to make it better for you. And thank you for all your input over the years. Okay, so I want to talk about today, this is 1.0, and it's about accessories. Okay, because a lot of people think, oh, they're coming out with a new track saw, or they're coming out with a new drill, or they're coming out with a new CT dust extractor. Yeah, we are. Over the years, we have. And that's going to be another episode, because that track saw just keeps evolving or innovating. The dust extractors, I'm blown away when we come out with a new one. And I'm just blown away as I thought the PDC drill was the one-all, beat-all drill, but that new TPC is absolutely phenomenal. Okay, so let's start really simple. That's something really, I don't want to say mundane, but I use them every single day here in the training center. And it's these cats. We call them Cis cats or roller boards. I always call them Cis cats. Now, this was the original one I owned, okay, and it had 3-inch wheels, locking casters. This is one from home. I already broke the locking pad on that one, but this one locks here. But then we had these little tabs here. So when I had a classic Sustainer, I would put it on here like this, and I would lock these little green tabs in here. And it was kind of, okay, I guess, right? And it worked. But then we came out with something called a T-lock, and the T-lock doesn't lock on here. Oh, no, wait a minute. It does, but he had these green tabs, and these things would break and, you know, snap, get a little dry rot on them. But then what we did is we bedded it, because you guys were saying, hey, listen, those wheels are a little bit small. Could you make them? So we put 4-inch casters on here. All right, and it works with T-locks. It works with Generation 3, okay? The M series, because this is your basic bones right here. And what I liked about this, and I want to mention this is really important, is we don't forget about you, okay? When we innovate something, we make sure that you can integrate it with some of the older things. Like the Sustainers, you probably invested a lot in the classics, and we went to T-locks. Well, guess what? You can still lock it in. And it worked with the T-locks, because the T-locks, let me grab one. Where are you? No, man, I'm getting, oh, here's a T-lock. Look, the T-locks still have these tabs, Sustainers, all right? And it locks right in here. But the newest cat, I think it came out last year, okay? You'll see it's integrated with the T-lock here, all right? It still works with, you know, regular T-lock, but remember last week we did Sustainer systems? We brought you into the van, and we showed you this part right here for Generation 3, how that works on the rails in the van, and the sizes match up for the van. We have M series and L series. And L series on Generation 3, we had to make this cat. It still has the 4-inch locking casters. It's built well, but you can see all these multiple tabs back here. Okay, so you can use the L series in here. God, I love that new toolbox, right? I can use the L series. Sparky, sit tight. Okay, good. It works with the regular older T-locks, but then I can also lock an M series on top of that one. And hopefully you caught that this week. So see, or I could take it like this with a cat. I'm gonna take this off, and guess what? The M series goes on there as well. So the new Cis cart, watch, look, see the innovation? Small wheels, tabs, larger wheels, and now the T-lock to lock it in. But also, it works with the XXL as well. Okay, and the M will go on here, on top of that if you want. So it's a, oh, wait a minute. That's kind of like a system of sustainers that works on the Cis cart. So always get a kick out of this. Spell check is notorious for this. When you're talking sustainer, it automatically goes to SUS, Sustainer. And in 2003, I thought they were called sustainers, but no, they're called Sustainers. Ready? SYS for system. Like Cis ports or Cis cats. Look, system cat. Woo! All right. So let's go right over here. I got my, okay, right over here. Look, this is known as a Cis Light. And this is also innovation. And this one upgraded fairly quickly within 2 years. And I was always wondering why. So this is the original one right here. It had 6 LEDs. Be careful, Chris, I don't want to blind you. But you had bright, and it's just the button here I'm hitting, okay? And I've gone over Cis Lights before with you. And I got that one, which is a little bit lower, and then this one. So on this one, we had it where it was like in high, okay? It's got a 7.2. This has a 7.2 volt battery in here. This amp hour is, I think, a 2.2, and this one's a 2.9 amp hour, the new one. Okay, it's got the hang hook. But the integral battery will also, if that dies out, you can also use an 18-volt battery on there, and it'll last a long time. Now, the reason I'm telling you this is the original. It had 6 LEDs, and it was revolutionary in my eye because it was just so bright. It had perfect Kelvin on it. I think it's around 5,000 Kelvin. That's what all our lights are, whether it's the Cis Light Duo and the inspection light. You could see in different lighting scenarios, you can see proper colors, like a yellow is the one that's notorious that you need the right Kelvin rating. Now, with this one, on the high, you got about I think it was a 1.5 hour time with the 7.2. And then in the middle, or the second setting, a little bit lower, which was plenty, you got about 4 hours. Well, what we did to upgrade or innovate this one, okay, is you have, oh boy, that's bright. Okay, wait a minute, it's even brighter. It's got 12 LEDs, all right, it's got a great span, but the nice thing is it went up to 2 hours and 10 minutes, which was a significant jump, but in the lighting on the low, you got about 5.5 hours, okay? So we upgraded them. We innovated them. We just didn't sit back and say, hey, this is a great light. No, we made it better. Okay. We also continued to do a job site light, which was the Cis Light Duo, and the inspection light. So we're not going to stop there. We're going to keep going. And I'll tell you what I was really impressed with is the Planex 2.0. The LEDs on that, the full surround, it's amazing. You can see the wall as you're sanding. So guess what? That's not just us. That's you being involved with our company and telling us, you know, hey, this would be a cool way to improve it. And guess what? It doesn't fall on deaf ears. We're that company that listens to you, the tradesperson. Okay, here's one that was kind of neat. This year or last year? No, this year we came out with the new rail. Okay, and I went through all of this already. And I don't want to repeat, but I'm going to repeat a few things because this is the original rail still there, okay? But we came out with this rail. It had the 3 holes in here. Actually, these 2 as well. So the 7 holes. These are for, you know, we saw you guys drilling them and hanging them on with a couple of screws here and there. But we made adhesive pads so those stick to a surface to clamp it so it doesn't move. The center hole, pretty simple. I'm going to a job site and you complained or you commented, you know, I'm going in like this and I'm always dragging my rails. What would be nice if that center hole went like right there and fit over so I can wheel my stack of sustainers on my Cis Cat to the job site. See how it's a system, baby? All right. But what I wanted to talk about, and you remember I said earlier, sometimes I see something like, oh, geez, here we go, something new. This, to me, was, I think, a great innovation. Because I always, when I was using a deflector, and not wrapping the cord up around my arm or the hose. And I was using, especially when I'm using the 1400 on the MFT. See how that cradles it? But what would always happen? The cord would get in here, and I'd be in the middle of a dado, and it would stop, okay? So the new Deflector, oh my goodness, is this thing great? It goes on just like this, but it covers up that secondary rib right there, the outside one. So now you don't have that catch point anymore on the rail. So it's little things. It's not always just the tools that come about and there's innovations on. Okay, it's the accessories. I mean, we could say accessories and consumables. Paper. I've seen that change over the years. And everybody goes, oh, you're coming out with this number 2, what is it, Reuben 2. It's because the regular Reuben was working great, but a few things happened where we made it better. All right, I'm looking at my notes to see where I'm at. I am right on time here.
Would you be able to demonstrate the classic on, I think, this one?
No, the classic doesn't work on the new one.
It does not work on the third generation?
It does not on the 3rd generation of Cis Light.
Okay.
No, it doesn't work on it.
Thank you.
Yeah, no, you got it, Minnie. Okay, and Jetstream technology, you could go out on the web and see all kinds of great videos of how it works, but this is the pad, okay, and this is the paper. It had 8 holes around the periphery, right, and a center hole. So I used to tell people, oh, the fan and the Rotex is blowing air out through there. Look, there's no air can be blown out. What happens is air is being pulled through because of the spin of the pad, but also the dust extractor. And where's it being pulled to? It's being pulled from here. Look, the original Jetstream had 2 notches in the pad, okay? And those notches pulled that here, okay? And can we see that, Chris? Right there, there's a notch right on the side, and there's a notch right there. So what's happening is that's basically return air. So air's pulling in, it's dropped through the center hole, and it's pushed out. And then it's captured on these 8 holes on the periphery, okay, just like this. That's Jetstream, okay? So that air is pushing out here and pushing dust out here as you sand. It's absolutely phenomenal. So, the next thing I know, I was like, how can we better that? Multi-Jetstream, I heard once. I went, what the heck is that? And this is the pad. Okay, here's the paper. That's multi-Jetstream paper. So I'm looking at 8 holes on the outside, 8 holes on the inside, and that's your center hole, okay? So I always would say, hey, Jetstream, the original pad had 9 holes, 8 on the outside, 1 in the center, okay? This one, that's the paper. But let's actually look at the pad, because this is what's really important. Our engineers made it better. Remember I showed you the 2 notches on the side? This one has 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4, okay? But let's look at this. It has the 8 holes here. And what was important with this, I'm gonna put this on here right now so you can see it, okay? What was important is, as I was sanding, I was coming over the edge, those outer holes needed some help. Okay, so that's what the 8 inner holes are. But, see, that's all in there, right? But look what was in between. An additional 16 holes. So what was happening is inside the pad, that air through the 4 outside notches comes in, and some of those drop in between the pad and the paper. So it keeps those hooks cooler. So what happens is the pad lasts longer. The pad, not the paper, lasts a long time because of Jetstream, but also those inner holes go in between the loops and the hooks, keeping them cooler so you don't wear out the pad longer. We made it so you would, what? Be more productive and not go through a boatload of pads. Follow? We made it better for you. Now, I thought we were done. Then, I think it was about 4 or 5 years ago, I hear multi-jet stream 2. I go, oh, how can we make it better? Oh my goodness gracious. It's amazing how much better it was. I really didn't think we could. So I looked at this and I go, I got some paper and I saw it in the back and I went, oh my God, look at all those holes. But then I looked at the pad and I went, ooh, that's just a few of them. Now this is my demonstration pad, okay? When I look at the red ones here, and look, let's look at the back, and I'll take it over, look at the red. That's the dust extraction. The blue, okay, is where it's cooling. That's your center hole. And let's look, 1, 2, 4, 6, 8 notches on the side to bring that air in, to go to the center hole, but also drop it between. So there's 4 that drop it to the center hole, and the other ones drop it in the center hole, but in between too. So that pad will last longer, okay, and you'll have better dust extraction because you have, look, 8 outer, 8 in the middle, and 8 in the inner for dust extraction. It's absolutely amazing. There's great videos that we've done, but also you have done that are phenomenal, showing the jet stream technology and how great it is for dust extraction. Minnie, did you understand that?
Mm-hmm.
Huh? Okay.
You bet I did.
Okay, because a lot of people don't know jet stream, and I think it's the cat's pajamas. All right. What's really important, we didn't forget about you. What if you have some of this you use every once in a while? Guess what happens? You know those 8 outer holes? They still line up. Or if you have an old pad, right, that is still good, possibly, guess what? Multi-jet stream will go on those 8 outer holes. So, and multi-jet stream and jet stream, the paper is back and forth compatible with the pads. It's amazing. Thank you very much for letting me possibly describe that to you. And thank you for buying Festool sanders. All right. What's next? I've covered the Cis Cats, the rails, the Cis Lights, jet stream. Okay, so this is a fun one because I thought this was cool. I forget what came first, the roll or the Sustainer. Okay, so follow me on this. Chris, you can stay right here. I'll come to you. Okay, I think it was the Cis roll. Check it out. This is the wheeler, okay? For your Sustainers, it has the strap. I think I've covered this before. It's got the drawer on the bottom, all right? And it's a cart for that extra stack of Sustainers. You go into the job site, you have these little rubs right here that go up and over curbs and stairs. They're non-miring, okay? But that was the Cis roll, we called it. System roller, I guess, I don't know. Okay, and then, now this is cool. I thought this was great. We came out with what? The Mft Sustainer. Okay, it goes right on top. Say you have it's a Cis roll like that. You don't want to schlep in your MFT to the job site. Okay, you got a little work surface. We put the MDF. We bored out the 20mm holes on top. This is this locks down your board like that. Inside doesn't come with it, but guess what? You got all these clamping features, the Cis MFT. And you got a little work table. It's got the V-groove for round stock. You need to clamp something here on the side, you can. All right, that's your Cis MFT. And I'm gonna slide over there. So somebody had the brilliant idea, this is great, that's great, but I want a little more work surface. Aha, and plus a cat. Aha, guess what we came out with? The MW1000. See how this all innovates? Everybody, check it out. You got a little bit bigger work surface than the Cis MFT. You got a roller. It comes with one of these drawers but you can add another one. You have what? You could stack sustainers. You have storage in here. It locks in like that. But you also have, is this straps right here, you also have an accessory table. Okay? It comes right out like this, and you get extra work surface. Snaps in. Hey, I think I've covered the MW1000 before. Okay? You get these little V's right here, and you can slip it like this and go just like this. And now you have that larger work surface. You can put it here, here, or here. So I just wanted to show, look how it started with a Cis roll, with a Cis MFT, and then look what's evolved. So we're never gonna stop listening. We're always gonna be innovating. We're always gonna be coming out with products that you say, hey, when's this coming out? Well, guess what? It's coming out. Okay, I just wanted to make sure I pointed all that out to you today. Wow. There was something else I wanted to, oh, by the way, this table, you can get it, and if somebody has individually, and if somebody has an MFT, they don't want to buy a whole MFT, it locks on the MFT. That V groove is universal for a lot of things that we have in our system now. Chris, hang on. And eventually we'll be coming out with, whoo, can't tell you. So, we're always, Minnie, you love that, don't you?
That was mean.
Woo! Stir that pot sedge. Okay. Hey, thank you. I keep saying thank you. All right. Minnie, I'm like, I see you writing a mile a minute. Holy mackinac. Wow. Hey, I'm going to just kind of let something out of the bag. I'm not going to tell you what it is, but I'm going to tell you I have it back here. I have two of them. And it's a new tool alert. Next week's Festool Live is a new tool. So I'm really excited. I can't wait to teach you about it. Cordless. Hey, that was kind of like, woo! Hey guys, you wait. We got so many cool tools coming out. Okay, look who's at top of the list, everybody. And we know him. That's Mike M. from Austin, Texas. We got Mark S. from Woodcraft at Springfield, Dale from Swaddling-Cote, England, Soren, Denmark, Joe from Watseka, Illinois, Warren from Batavia, Ohio, Perth, Australia. What time is it in Perth, Big D?
12:30 a.m.
Wow, I can't believe it. Rick from sunny Blackpool, UK, Larry from Sun City, West Arizona, Michael from Edmonton, Cowichan Bay, Minnie, you say that.
Where?
Cowabunga Bay?
Okay,
No, Cowichan Bay, British Columbia.
there you go.
Hey, you know who this is?
Who?
That's Brian St. John Moss from the Bahamas.
Very nice.
Okay, he married Martha.
When are he and Martha going to come visit?
I don't know, but that guy is like me.
Totally cool.
He's the greatest Englishman I ever met in my life.
Well done.
We love you, Brian. All right, Jim from Pensacola, Florida, Don from Albuquerque, New Mexico, Toledo, Ohio, Tom from Patton, Pennsylvania, Jolarvi, Finland, Tom and Kelly from Eatonton, Georgia. They're always there, man, right?
They are.
Oh, hey, Minnie just put up a name. Hey, my wife's watching. Mary Ann's there, and my three doggies, Capex, Guinness, and Dublin from Whitestown, Indiana. I have to read Whitestown because I got to remember where I live. Okay, we have Dawn from St. Pete, Florida, Oliver from Southern California, 110th attendance. Hey, he's new.
No, this is Oliver.
Oliver, you've been for every episode? Oh my God, Oliver, we love you. I think Tom and Kelly have too. Yakult, Washington. Leo from Holland, George from Naples, Sean from Dallas, Texas, Aronzo from Mississauga, Ontario, Ron S. from Devon, England, Jeffersonville, Indiana, Blake Weber from Novato, California. How you doing, Blake? Jim from Imlay City, Michigan. John from Westphalia, Vermont. Keith from Bozeman, Montana. Dan from Whitestone, New York. Jason and Yana, we know them. We met them. Okay, from Granite Falls, Washington. How you guys doing? We miss you. Matt, woo, from Tinley Park, Illinois. Matt, you're awesome, brother. Denver, Colorado. Russ, Hugster from Chichester, UK. Kurt from Surrey, Wisconsin. Jason from Fenton, Michigan. Elk Woodworking, Douglasville, Georgia. How you doing? Dirk! Woo! From Dayton. Des from Harrogate, England. God, I just like going, whoa! Ed from Dos Harbors, Minnesota. Is that Dos Harbors, like two harbors?
That's what he said.
From two harbors, Dos Harbors. Strongville, Ohio. Hey, I know people from Strongville. Johnny O from Atco, New Jersey. Leather by Dragonfly. They're probably the ones from Strongville. Monty from Canton, Connecticut. Hey, Michelle and Patrick will be hanging out with you this weekend. Is that Denty?
Denty.
Denty, how are you? From Cambridgeshire. Shire. The Shire is the Hobbits.
Yes.
Yes, I'm from a Shire. Whew, I've been called the Hobbit. Karsten from Denmark. Spactrition, that's Willie. Vinny from Colorado. Phil R. from Thousand Islands, New York. Warped Woodsman. They're from Portland, Oregon. And I believe that's the Johnsons. Jim and Debbie, or is it Debbie? I think. Okay, hey, good to see you guys. It was really nice meeting you. Denver, Colorado. Paul from Reading, Berkshire, UK. Mike from Green Bay, Wisconsin. Selah, what's up, brother? How are you? From Kuwait. What? Guys, you got to go check out Selah. Selah Furniture Design. Awesome. Hey, we have Judah and Selah from Plainfield, Indiana. We have Ian. Is that my buddy Ian from Yorkshire? How you doing, Ian? Good to see you. We have Todd and Cindy from Ironworks on 86th Street. Hey, that's a cool place.
The Hicksons, you remember.
Oh, the Hicksons. You guys are in town. How are you? Good to see you. Good to have you here. Everett from Holmed, New Jersey. Did I say that right? Or is that Holmed? Holmed, New Jersey. Marianne will correct me when I'm home. She's a Jersey girl. Francis from Boucherville, Quebec. Paramaribo, Suriname. Ron from Cincinnati, Brooklyn, New York. Gary from Beers with the Boys. Brad from LaGrange, Indiana. Tommy Boy. Tommy Boy. Morehead City. Robbie from Corinth, Texas. Swempa, Sweden. Did I say that, Swempa?
I think so.
And then we have another Sweden. See what that means? It's a two-pack. All right. We have Roll from Old Vega, the Netherlands. Nikolai from Denmark. Holderness, New Hampshire. Dan from Kingman, Arizona. Greeley, Colorado. Mechanicsville, Virginia. Huntington Beach, California. We have Kevin from Palm Beach. Mosque Carpentry. Dwayne from Rockledge, Florida. West Virginia. Akron, Ohio. Windham, Ohio. Aya, Massachusetts. James from Halifax, Pennsylvania. Henrik and Zolo from Sweden. Eric Tiffin from Tiffin, Iowa. Naples, Nogales, Arizona. Antoine from France. Guys ready? Puyallup, Washington.
Whoa.
Huh? Got it. Okay. Lowell, Massachusetts, Toronto, California, Romania, White River, South Africa, Louisville, Kentucky, Bermuda, Lancaster, PA, South Bend, Indiana, home of the Fighting Irish. We're playing in the Horseshoe this weekend, Ohio State. Doug from Zionsville, Todd from Connorsville, Indiana, Wichita, Texas, Timor, Russia. Wow, cool. Ron from Hallam, Georgia. Hey, it's Mike from Hattville Hardware. We're going to be there in November, crew. We all getting psyched for that. We're going to be there for Festool Live, but we're also going to be there all weekend for the Tool Show. Babo Machinery in Portland, Oregon. James from McKinville, Indiana. Jed from New Orleans. We got another person from Lancaster, PA. So what does that mean? Two-pack. Okay, David from Dublin. Padova, Italy. It's a new user. Thank you for joining us. Minnie, is that it?
You have David from Douglas. Can you talk about the KSC60?
No.
Okay. Juan was desperately asking.
Juan, I'm sorry about the KSC60. That I don't know when it's going to be here. I'm not allowed to talk about it at the moment, but I'll tell you what, it works really good. Hey! Hey! Oh, wait a minute. Watch this. Attention to deer lights. Okay. Hey, everybody. I think that's a wrap. I just want to say thank you. Minnie, wow. Is that the most?
That was awesome.
Minnie, you're a writing fool. That's good. How's your hand?
It's hurting.
Man, I get the easy job amongst all of you guys. I want to thank everybody who participates in this. Minnie, Chris, Big D, and Brent, I want to thank you so much. You make my job wicked easy. I'm just the fool in front of the camera. I just want to say to all those people who are our community, it's you who's watching. We love you. I cannot believe, Minnie, can you believe it's 110 episodes?
Amazing.
Okay, and I also want to tell you, Marianne, I love you. Was that cool?
That was very cool.
Okay. I love you, Marianne. Okay, I got to wrap this up. Hey, everybody have a great, hey, you know what weekend this is here in the States? It's Labor Day. We got a 3-day weekend. Woohoo! So everybody chill. Everybody have fun. Have a great Festool weekend. Have a great Festool Friday. We love you. And that's a wrap. Woo, baby.